In the last class, students, we were solving this question number 5050. Okay, there are four plates are given that connected as shown in the figure. Okay, that we are going to write now. Like I'm taken here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The plate names are taken here. Look at the plate 1, 4, and 5 are positively potential, positive potential. Now to the plate 1, which is connected, plate 3 is connected, right? Look at, I'm going to write plate 3 now. And plate 2, it is not 3. Plate 1 to plate 2. And plate 2, plate 3 are interconnected. And plate 3 in front of plate 4. And these two are interconnected. Like this, they're connected. Okay. So now look at, this is plate 3 with negative charge. Now look at plate 6 in front of what? Where now? In front of plate 5. Plate, this is what now? Plate 6 in front of what now? In front of plate 5. Now look at plate 6, plate 3, and plate 2 are connected to the same point, right? So I'll take same point. And plate 1, 4, 5 connected to the same point. So now from this diagram, now you say now. So this is point A. Now this is point B. What combination it is? Parallel combination. Each of capacitor is how much now it is? Epsilon naught A by D. And this is a parallel combination. That effective capacitance C equal to what now in parallel combination? C1 plus C2 plus C3. C1 is how much, students? Epsilon naught A by D plus C2 epsilon naught A by D plus C3 epsilon naught A by D. So if you add them, you get 3 times of epsilon naught A by D. So that is the answer we get here, second option. So second option is the correct answer. Okay, that is 3 types of epsilon naught A by D. Means like this, whenever you find a question, write the plate numbers and start simplifying the plates. Okay, it will be easy for you. Okay, let us move on to the next question now. Question number 51. What is question number 51 is asking us now? Look at now. Question number 51 saying us a capacitor connected to what? 10 volt battery. There is a capacitor connected to what now? 10 volt battery. Collect a charge of how much? 40 coulomb with air as a dielectric. Okay, so potential is how much now? Potential is 10 volt and the charge is how much? 40 coulomb with air medium as a dielectric, and 100 coulomb with oil as a dielectric. So now the same capacitor is going to collect how much charge now? When oil as a dielectric, that is what now? 100 coulomb as an oil as a dielectric. Now they are asking us to find out what now? A dielectric constant. They are asking us to find out what now? Dielectric constant. Initially, we know capacitors of capacitance, when you introduce what now? A dielectric, it is going to increase, right? As a question we know previously, as capacitance is going to increase by how many times? K times. Okay, now we're going to have a look at like that. Initial capacitance is we need to find out now how much is there. Initially, this was a potential and this was a charge, and this is a new charge after introducing a dielectric constant of how much now? Okay, that we don't know, we need to find out. Now initially from this I can say Q equal to C times of V. Then with implies we get C equal to what now? Q by V. Q is how much we given now initially? It is 40 divided by voltage, how much we given? 10. It will become 4 farad. That is the initial capacitance is given. Now new capacitance we know. New capacitance equal to what now? New charge, and the potential is remains same right here. Because we are going to introduce and we're not going to remove the battery. Nowhere in the question they are telling us the battery is removed. So potential remain constant to the capacitor of the capacitor. Then it will be new capacitance. We need to find out that is what now? 100 coulomb divided by 10. It is 10 farad. New capacitance, that is 10 farad. Now we know the relations. So C prime, that is capacitance in some other medium, is equal to K times of capacitance of air medium, right? This relation you remember, right? So now we are going to have now C prime, that is a new capacitance that we know already. So divide by C naught, that is equal to K, right? That is a dielectric constant. Now introduce C prime is how much we got? 10 farad divided by C naught, how much we got? C naught is initially, that is C naught here we take initial capacitance, that is 4. So we get what now? 10 by 4, you will get almost 2.5, right? That is a value of dielectric constant, that is second option. So that is what now? Second option is correct answer. Is it clear now? Second option is what now? Correct answer. This question is clear. Can we move on next question? Question number 52. Look at now. Question number 52 saying us that when a dielectric slab of thickness 6 centimeter, what now? A dielectric slab of thickness 6 centimeter is introduced between the plates of a parallel plate capacitor or condenser. It is found that the distance between the plates has to be increased by 4 times to restore the capacity of original capacitor. That you need to remember now. We need to restore the original capacity. So we are going to increase the distance by how much? Just how much? By 4 centimeter. To restore original capacity. Means the thing is here, the value of capacitance remains constant. That you need to remember. Value of what now? Capacitance remains constant. This type of question already we have done. Whenever the capacitance remains same, what we should take now? Directly denominator terms you should take now. Asan, that is D equal to, this is D plus 4 minus remaining distance is how much now? 4 plus 4 by K. This you should take. Okay, so here D and D is going to cancel. Okay, let me do this one. Yeah. Yes, okay. Capacitance remains same, right? So initially the capacitance is how much? Before introducing the dielectric, that is C equal to what now? Epsilon naught A by D. That we know before introducing dielectric, this is the value. Okay, where D is, okay, D is not given to us now. Leave it, not an issue it is. Okay, now when a dielectric slab of 6 centimeter, thickness of dielectric slab is how much now? 6 centimeter is going to introduce. Okay, so now it is completely what now? Initially D was 6 centimeter then initially. Now we are going to what now we are going to introduce that 6 centimeter dielectric slab in a capacitor. Like example, initially if I write a diagram, this is initial capacitor, initial distance between them how much now? D, that is equal to 6 centimeter. Okay, this is having capacitance like this. Let me say C naught. Okay, now what we do? We introduce a dielectric of thickness how much? 6 centimeter, so that to restore original capacity we are going to increase the plate distance by how much centimeter now? Plate distance by this much, additionally over 4 centimeter. Now total distance is how much? That we should take now. The new capacitance is now is given by what now? Epsilon naught A divided by, this is D plus 4 minus 6 plus 6 by K. Using what formula? Using this formula, children. C equal to epsilon naught A by D minus T plus T by K. Where here now T become what now? Thickness of a dielectric slab, that is 6 centimeter. Initially it was distance between the plates. Okay, now we need to equate these two because the question is given to restore its original capacity. So it has become what now? C naught equal to C. Then I can say D equal to D plus 4 minus 6 plus 6 by K. D and D is going to cancel. It is 4 equal to minus 6 plus 6 by K with negative sign. Or I can simplify directly without doing this. I want 6K value, right? 6 by K equal to, it is 6 minus 4. Then 6 by K equal to 6 minus 4 means 2. It is going to cancel 3 times. Then K equal to what we get? 3. So this is the answer. So Whenever they're asking to restore the original value, you should just equate in denominators. That will be done. Okay. That's clear. Okay. So let us move on to the next question now. Let us move on to what now? Next question. Question number 53 says what now? A parallel plate capacitor with air as a medium between them has a capacitance how much? 10 millifarad. So let us say air medium C naught. It is how much now? 10 millifarad. The area of the capacitor is divided into two equal halves. Area become what now? Area become what now? A by 2 and filled with two medium having a dielectric constant K1 and K2. Now if I take simple diagram, this is the diagram of capacitor. Now we're going to divide into two equal half, means area we are dividing. Upper area, let me take yellow color. This is with what now? K1. And lower area, with what area? Okay, this is like lower area with what now? K2. Okay, this is like what now? Combination like this it is. If I separate them, it will be like look like this now. This is with K1. This is with K2 and they are connected like this. Now tell me students, what combination it is? This is parallel combination. Okay, this is parallel combination with K1, K1 two value given. The capacitance of the system will be how much they asking. Capacitance of what system they asking how much it is. Now I'm going to write new capacitance. So that is if I take this is C1 and this is C2. C1 is how much? It will be K1 epsilon naught A by 2, right? Because area becomes half of the previous area, right? Divided by distance is how much? Distance remains same. This I'll write what now? K1 epsilon naught A by 2D. Similarly, C2 become K2 epsilon naught A by 2D. Now these two are in what combination? Parallel combination. So effective capacitance how much it is? C1 plus C2 in parallel combination. As I know, so it will become what now? 2 times of K1, not 2 times it is. Yes. Yeah. Not 2 times it is C1 is how much? C2. What is common we can take now? We can take common epsilon naught A by 2D. We can take common. It has become K1 plus K2. So this I can write like this epsilon naught A by D into K1 plus K2 by D. K1 plus K2 by D. So already is given initially when air as a dielectric means what it is? Epsilon naught A by D. How much it is? 10 millifarad. So it is 10 into 10 power minus 3 into K1 value is given 2, K2 value is given 4. It is what now? 2 plus 4 by distance between them is not required. This is not D, it is 2. It is 2. So if you need to simplify, it is 10 into 10 power minus 3 into 2 plus 4, 6, 6 by 2, 3. So it will become what now? 30 millifarad. Because 10 power 3 means milli. So which answer is correct, students? The correct answer is question number 30. Question number 3. Answer number 3, not question number 53. Answer number 3, 30 millifarad is the right answer for this question. Okay. Is the question is clear to all of you now? Can you move on to the next question? Sri Lakshmi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Question number 54 is asking that two identical parallel plates of capacitance are joined with series with what not to a battery of 100 volt. Now a dielectric, see the thing is two identical parallel plate capacitors means like C1 equal to C2 equal to C. They are identical in nature. Connected to what now? A battery of potential how much? V equal to 100 volt. How they connected in series combination? Okay, if I write a diagram, this will be look like this, right? So this is like series combination. This is C1 and C2. This is the voltage V. Okay, now a dielectric of K equal to 4 introduced between the plates of second capacitor. Now the second capacitor is filled with what now? Dielectric constant, not the first capacitor, that you need to remember. This is filled with dielectric constant K. Okay, then they're asking you the potential difference of the on the capacitors is how much. So here potential difference if I take V1, here potential difference if I take V2, what is the potential difference V1 how much and V2 how much? The question they are asking us now. The question is clear what they are asking now. So simple way I can go, since these two are in what combination? Series combination, that is already given here, series combination. So what is constant here? You need to think of now what is constant value here. The charge remains constant, yes or no? Since it is series combination, charge remains constant. Charge remain constant. As charge remain constant, the total charge on first capacitor must be equal to total charge on second capacitor. Can we take charge on first capacitor must be equal to what now? Charge on second capacitor. We know the formula already. Q equal to C into V, right? Initially, it is C1 into V. 1 equal to. Second one is C2 into V2. Where C2 is what of filled with dielectric, so it will become what now? K times of C. C1 is just C, so it will become CV1 equal to K times of CV2. What is going to cancel? C and C is going to cancel. We get V1 equal to K. K means given 4, so 4 times of V2. So potential how much will be there? If V1 is okay, V1 is always equal to 4 times of V2, means it will be like in the ratio of 4:1. Okay, if you look at here, which option is there 4:1 ratio? Okay, let us see now. This is, let us take equation 1, and the sum of these two potential drop here, V1 plus V2, must be equal to how much? Potential of the battery, right? Let us take equation number 2. Can you put here this value V1 as what now? 4 times of V2 plus V2 equal to 100. So it will be 5 V2 equal to 100. Then V2 equal to how much? V2 equal to 20 volt. So now we got V2 equal to 20 volt. So where is the option here? This is 40 is there here, 25 is there, 30 is there, here 20 is there. So fourth option must be correct answer. Let's verify for V1. V1 is 4 times of V2. 4 times of V2 means how much? It is 20. It will be how much now? 80 volts. So which option is correct? Fourth option is correct answer. Okay, this is the way you need to think. So what is the key point here? This key point is this one. The charge remains constant. So since charge remains constant, we can find that values. Okay, this is about question number what now? Question number 54. Now look at the question number 55. What the question number 55 says? A parallel plate capacitor with air between the plates has a capacitance of how much? 9 picofarad. So that is again we take how much? 9 picofarad, that is air, C0. The separation between the plates is D. The space between the plate is now filled with the two dielectrics. One of the dielectric has dielectric constant K1 is 3. How much K1 is given? K1 is 3 and thickness is D by 3. Its thickness is how much now? Its thickness is D by 3, T1. And other dielectric with the dielectric constant K2 equal to 6. K2 equal to 6 with the thickness is how much? 2D by 3. Second thickness is how much? 2D by 3. Now capacitance of the capacitor is now how much? They ask me now. Okay, now capacitance of the capacitor. Let me write a simple diagram for your understanding. This is the capacitor initially. Now this is the distance between them. How much we take? D. Okay, now we are going to fill. See, look at now. T1 plus T2, how much we get now? T1 plus T2, that is equal to D by 3 plus 2D by 3. So it will be simplified, it will become 3D by 3, that is equal to D, right? Means that is completely covered now. It is completely filled. But the difference is different thickness is there that we need to take. Okay. Now first portion, this portion, if I take this is filled with dielectric constant K1 with a thickness of how much d by 3. This is second one is there no. Second portion filled with what now? A dielectric constant, how much it is? Dielectric constant K2 thickness is how much it is? Thickness is 2d by 3. It is like what, if I separate the capacitor, this is first capacitor, okay, filled with dielectric constant K1 and connected to second capacitor filled with dielectric constant K2. Its separation between the plate is how much now? 2d by 3. Its separation is how much? D by 3. Before introducing dielectric, its capacitance is how much? C naught equal to epsilon naught A by D. That is equal to how much? 9 picofarad. Initially it was there, C naught. Now these two are in what combination now? These two are in series combination. Then if I take this is C1 capacitor, C2 capacitor, C1 value is how much? Epsilon naught A by distance between them how much? D by 3. And C2 is how much now? It is epsilon naught A by 2D by 3. Okay, so it will become what now? 3 will come to numerator, 3 epsilon naught A by D, and C2 become what now? 3 epsilon naught A by 2D. Okay, this is C1 and this is C2. And as from this diagram, they are what combination? They are connected in series combination. Then what is the effective capacitance when two capacitors are connected in series combination? It is C equal to C1 plus C2. C1 is how much? 3 epsilon naught A by D plus C2 is how much? 3 epsilon naught A by 2D. What is common we're going to take now? We're going to take common as 3 epsilon naught A by D. It will be 3 plus 3 by 2 into epsilon naught A by D. So 3 plus 3 by 2 will be what now? 669 by 2. And this epsilon naught A by D is nothing but what now? C naught, right? So I'm going to write into C naught. That is equal to 9 by 2 into C naught. How much we get? 9 picofarad. 9 picofarad. So it will be what now? It will be 81 by 2 picofarad. I'm not going to write pico value. I'm going to keep now. If we cancel this, you get what now? 40.5 picofarad. That is the correct answer. Where option number 3. Okay. So this is the same thing you need to look when that separation is filled like that. Sir, what if the field instead of K3, one more medium, K4, K5, like same thing, series combination they become. Okay, remember one idea, when they divide distance, it will become series combination. When they divide by area, it will become parallel combination. Okay, that is the thing in the question number 55. Look at next question now. Question number 56. What is the question number 56 is asking us now? A parallel plate capacitor with air as a dielectric charged to a potential V using a battery. So now new initial capacitance is what now? It is Q by V, where air as a dielectric. Removing the battery, we disconnect the battery. The question is given. Removing the battery means we disconnect the battery. The charged capacitor is now connected to across identical uncharged capacitor filled with wax at dielectric constant K. Now there is a first capacitor. This capacitor is charged to potential V. Okay. Now this capacitor is going to connect to what now? An uncharged capacitor filled with what now? Filled with a dielectric constant K with a wax material K. Initially its potential is how much now? 0 because it is uncharged. There is a potential of this one, first one is V. V1 is V and I can say V2 is equal to 0 and it is K. Now the common potential of both the capacitors, how much they ask. So since they are connected like this, what is the constant term here? Charges remains constant and the common potential is given by V equal to C1 V1 plus C2 V2 divided by C1 plus C2. This is a formula for what now? Formula for common potential when they are connected in parallel combination. This is a positive plate, this is positive plate, this is negative plate, this is negative plate, like that. Okay, common potential. Now here it is filled, right? So C1 if I take C and C2 will be what now? K times of C because The given here an identical uncharged parallel plate capacitor filled with wax. Identical means capacitance must be same. Since we are going to fill second capacitor with dielectric constant K, its capacitance increases by K times. Okay, now we are going to insert the values. C1 is C, V1 is V, plus C2 is what now? C2 is K times of C, V2 is what now? 0 divided by C1 plus C2. C1 is C plus C2 is what now? K times of C. So if we simplify, it will become what on numerator C into V divided by, in denominator we can take C common, it will become what now? 1 plus K. What is going to cancel here? This is going to cancel. Okay, new potential is common potential will be become what now? Will become what now? V by 1 plus K. It will become what now? V by 1 plus K. That is the value of common potential between the capacitor. Which option is correct? Fourth option is correct. Okay, so is it clear? Can you move on to the next question now? So you want me to go a little slow, students? Or is it okay? This speed is okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, for which you said yes? For first one or second one?
Second answer.
Second one, okay. Okay, look at the next question now. Question number 57. Question number 57 is asking us now information like this. A given number of capacitors labeled as CV. Okay, this is C and this is V. Okay, find the minimum number of capacitors needed to get an arrangement of what now equivalent to C net V net. So what we need to get now? Arrangement is equal to what now? C net V net. Now, simple thing. Initially, let us take an energy of first capacitor. How much will be there? Half CV square. The energy stored. Okay, for second capacitor will be how much now? Half CV square for second capacitor, because I given what now capacitor labeled with C and V. So all are identical. Like this will proceed for how many n number of capacitors? Because we need to get for arrangement of what now? Look at the question is given somewhere here. Find the minimum number means we need to find n. So then I can say the net energy will be what now? U net energy is n times of 1 by 2 CV square. That is what? Let me take equation number 1. Okay, if I replace all these capacitors, if I equate to effective capacitance of the capacitor, then energy, net energy will be equal to what now? It will be of C net and V net, right? Square. Look at now, simple thing. Initially they were individual. We added them, we got equation 1. Now what I do for the equation number 2, I replace all the capacitors by single capacitor, like combination of capacitors. Okay, it may be parallel combination, it may be series combination. We don't know because they are not mentioned here anything in the question. So I take C net V net, but energy must be remain same. Of course, there is a loss of energy. By neglecting all loss of energy, the remaining total energy remains same. Then I'm going to equate equation number 1 and 2. Equate equation 1 and 2. As we equate equation number 1 and 2, what we get now? N times of C V square is equal to half C net V net square. What is going to cancel, students, here? Half and half is going to cancel. We want n. I'm going to write n like this as C net by C into V net square by V. So where is an option here now? Which option is correct? First option is correct. This is square also. First option is correct. Okay, C net by C into V net square by V square. Okay, when they're given what now? When they're given n number of capacitor, for which arrangement? Net and V net arrangement. Okay. Okay, let us move on to what now? Let us move on to next question here. Question number 58. N capacitors of 2 microfarad each of connected. Okay, each capacitor is how much, students? 2 microfarad are connected in what combination? Parallel combination. That you need to know the word. The word is what now? Parallel combination we connected. So as we connect parallel combination, effective capacitance become what? N times of C, right? Do you remember? And the potential difference is how much? 200 volt is applied to the combination. What now? Applied to the, with 200 volt we are applied to the combination. Then the total charge on them is how much? 1 coulomb. Then N is equal to how much? We need to find. What is the value of N? We need to find out. Simple thing is here. Effective capacitance is what now? N times of C. That we know. That is equal to what now? N is how much? We need to find out. C is how much? 2 microfarad. So 2 into 10 power minus 6 multiplied by N. Okay. Now the thing is what? So we want to calculate N. So N equal to what we need to find out now? It will become, okay, before that. So charge is given what now? Total charge Q is given 1 coulomb. Then total charge equal to what now? Cp times of V, right? Yes or no? Cp Q equal to C into V, Cp times of V. So we want to find out what now? N. So let us introduce this value of Cp. So Q is 1 coulomb. That is equal to Cp what now? 2 into 10 power minus 6 times of N into voltage. How much we have taken? The voltage is given 200 volt. So it is 200 volt. We want to calculate N now. Then N become what now? 1 divided by 2 into 10 power minus 6 into 200. So simplify students. What we get here now? You get 0.25 into 10 power 4. By simplifying, and if you multiply the 10 power 4, it will become 2400. That is the value of N. So where is the option? Third option. Simple. What is the key point here? The key point is this one point here. The total charge remains constant. So we insert the values. So the total capacitance of the combination this much. We use that value. So we use these two and we simplify. Okay. Is that clear? This question is clear to all of you now. Can we move on to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now there is a question number 59. Question number 59 is asking what now? A condenser of capacity 16 millifarad charged to a potential of 20 volt is connected to a condenser of capacity C charged to potential 10 volt. See, I can say you now. See, C1 is how much? 16 millifarad and V1 is how much now? 20 volt and connected to a condenser of capacity C2. C2 is what now? They are not given, C they are given, and potential was they given V2 is 10 volt they are given. As shown in the figure, see how they are connected. Look at here, very important thing is that whenever you are finding a common potential, the plates how they are connected you need to know. If the opposite plates are connected, common potential formula will be different. If the same plates are connected, different it is. Till now, we have done the formula for common potential is what now? V equal to C1 V1 plus C2 V2 divided by C1 plus C2. This is when you know same plates of the capacitors are connected. Like positive plate, and negative plate connected. But here they given on opposite plates are connected. See, this is positive, this is negative. Opposite plates are connected. Okay, then the common potential formula we know, you know what is that? V equal to C1 V1 difference C2 V2 divided by C1 plus C2. That is the difference between when both the plates are same or both the plates are different. Now, since here in the question both the plates are different, we need to take negative sign. Okay, let us continue the question. Now, if the common potential is how much? 14 volt. The given common potential is how much it is? 14 volt. Then the capacitance is how much we need to find out. Use this formula. It is 14 equal to C1 is how much? 16 into 10 power minus 3. Okay, into V1 is how much? 20 with negative sign. And C2 is how much now? C2 is C. And V2 is how much now? V2 is 10 divided by C1 plus C2. C1 is 16 into 10 power minus 3 plus C2 is C. So we need to simplify this one. Okay, you're going to send this one here. It will become what now? 14 into 16 into 10 power minus 3 minus or minus plus 14C is equal to 16 20. It will be 320 into 10 power minus 3 minus 10 times of C. So here, okay, left hand side, let us simplify now. 14 into 16. Yeah. So you are going to simplify this need by, it will be 224 into 10 power minus 3, and this 320 will come this side. It will become minus 320 into 10 power minus 3 is equal to, this is minus 10C, and this 14 will come this side, minus 14C. And if you simplify, you'll get what now? Negative sign, right? Negative. Like what you get now? 320 minus 224, it is 6. It is like 11, right? It is. So 11 minus 9, it is 96 will become. Yeah. So it will become minus 96 into 10 power minus 3. Okay. Equal to minus 24C. Then C equal to what we get now? C equal to 96 into 10 power minus 3 divided by 24. So how much you get this answer? You get an answer as 4 millifarad. Okay, so what is the option? Fourth option is the 4 millifarad. That is the capacitance. Capacitance of what now? Capacitance of the capacitor C2. That is 4 millifarad. You get an answer. So the question is clear. Now I request you to please rejoin the meeting once again. Okay.